Although most people think of October 31st as Halloween, we Catholics celebrate Saint Wolfgang of Regensburg. The Benedictine monk and bishop who served as a missionary to pagans was born around 934 in the German region of Swabia. He came from a family of nobility and was privately tutored as a child, later on educated at the monastery in Reichenau at Würzburg. He showed intellectual prowess and found companionship during his years of study. In 956, his school companion Henry was chosen to lead the archdiocese of Trier. Though Wolfgang had become interested in monastic life, he chose to go with Henry, where his service to the church included a teaching position in the cathedral school. When Henry died, Wolfgang left Trier, became a monk of St. Benedict, and settled in the Diocese of Augsburg. Its school prospered under his direction, and the local bishop ordained him to the priesthood. In his youth, Wolfgang had envisioned a secluded life of contemplation, but things turned out differently as he was sent east to evangelize the Magyars. By Christmas of that year, Wolfgang had been chosen the new bishop of Ratisbon, present-day Regensburg in Bavaria. He continued to live outside his monastic vocation, retaining his distinctive Benedictine habit and dedicating himself to an ascetic lifestyle. Not surprisingly, the bishop of Ratisbon made monasticism a focus of his church reforms, reviving religious life in places where it had fallen into disorder. He also showed extraordinary care for the poor. On the other hand, he was also involved in affairs of state at a high level. Wolfgang, despite being one of the great bishops and saints of his time, still encountered serious difficulties in his leadership. On one occasion, a political conflict caused him to withdraw from his diocese to a hermitage for a period of time. He is also said to have struggled with the great geographical extent of the diocese. In 994, while traveling to Austria, Wolfgang became sick and died in the village of Puping. Miracles associated with his tomb, including many healings, led to his canonization in 1052. Several of St. Wolfgang's devotees experienced relief from stomach ailments, and he remains the patron saint of such troubles today. His intercession is also sought by victims of strokes and paralysis and by carpenters. So there you go, Wolfie. Saint Wolfgang, another great saint, while we all celebrate Halloween, which I'm sure you know comes from the words hallowed, in English meaning holy, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, and een, which means evening, because the 31st is the evening of All Saints' Day. Isn't that amazing? I thought you'd think so. Go and become saints like Wolfgang.